I'm Roxanne Avalon, and coming up on today's episode, Nissan Z may just be getting a little baby brother of its own. Chrysler's head honcho admits that the Dodge Dart was a Dodge Dud. Ouch. And is Google Street View going around, allegedly, killing poor innocent animals? You're going to want to stick around because this is Inside Cars. Now, you'll either love it or you'll hate it. Well, that's at least what Andy Palmer said about the new low-priced all-electric sports car that Nissan is developing. Now, Palmer, who's Nissan's VP, actually made the comments to Car and Drivers, but it was kind of unclear whether his love it or hate it attitude was about the car itself or the dynamics. Now, I'm a big fan of Nissan, but it seems like lately the company has no issue building ugly cars. I mean, seriously, just take a look at the Juke. Yeah, that's the company's hideous answer to the Mini. Come on, Nissan. Seriously, I don't know what's going on with you guys lately. Now, we should have seen this coming because Nissan may have hinted at the new car back in 2011 when it unveiled the sporty companion to the all-electric Nissan Leaf. Now, whatever this new thing turns out to be, it's going to be priced lower than the 370Z, which currently starts at about $33K, so start saving up in your piggy banks if you're in the market for an ugly car. Next up, Chrysler CEO Sergio Marchionne admits that the Dodge Dart fell way short of what they expected in sales. Yeah, shocker. This car hit the streets last year and sold way less than what was anticipated, pretty much making everyone cry. Now, only 25,000 Darts were sold. Let me put this into perspective for you. They sold 13 times that amount of Civics last year, even though they had terrible reviews and production setbacks. So pretty much everyone's buying Civics even though they suck, but no one's buying Darts. No! So why is the Dart having such a hard time? Well, first of all, because it has a terrible name, and mostly due to the fact of its terrible reviews, which pretty much point to problems in the transmission and the engine. So, CEO Marchionne said that they are going to resolve all those issues in next year's model, and hopefully, this new Dart will hit the bullseye. Okay, that was cheesy. All right, time for a blast from the past. The earliest known Corvette Stingray is on sale. Yay! Even though I'll never be able to afford it. Like seriously, how does something this awesome go on sale? Like eBay, Craigslist, Auto Trader, I don't know. Now, this car was all over Britain's auto circuit in 1962, and the owner, who has had it since the 80s, has only showed it to the public a few times. I mean, come on, I know that you're not supposed to drive these kind of cars, but how can you resist the temptation? Now, we don't know what the car is gonna sell for, but we're guessing it's gonna be way into the six figures. Moving on to car companies that are selling out to China news, Saab is looking to start a fresh new life in Beijing. Now, Saab's parent company, NEVS, is looking to move production from its home country in Sweden all the way to China. Because, let's face it, China is buying everything. I feel like they're preparing to kick our ass. Now, the point of all of this is supposedly to cut down labor costs with added money from giant Chinese banks. Now, NEVS is saying that they want to play a big role in reaching the target of 500,000 electric vehicles that Chinese government has set for the country, and hopefully they'll be able to do so. But let's face it, things can't get much worse than they are on the European home front because they've had their worst sales year since 1995. Ouch! Come on, people, I was 6 back then. Oh yeah. It's that time. You heard me right in the intro. Google Street View is going around killing innocent animals. Allegedly. I actually found out that you can say anything you want as long as you add the word allegedly in it. Well, Google is actually denying any responsibility of murdering a donkey. Yep, a donkey. Now, Google Street View released images that were taken in Botswana. Okay, get this. Here's what happened. There was a donkey standing up, alive and well, just enjoying life and being in nature. The next thing you know, it is lying on the ground, taking its last breath. Yeah, seriously. Well, here's Google's answer. The images were in reverse order. So they drove by a donkey that was dead and then it came back to life? Sounds kind of fishy to me, Google. Now, online commenters were up in a fury. I'm sure PETA was the first one in line. But according to Google, there's nothing to worry about. But I guess we'll never know because unfortunately the donkey was not available for comment. All right, enough talking about dead or maybe not dead animals, it is time for our distracted driver of the day. Check it out. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. Raise your hand if you don't want to ever be driving on the streets of Los Angeles. Thank you guys so much for joining us today on another episode. Make sure you like our video, comment, and of course subscribe to our lovely channel. You can follow me on Twitter at Roxanne AVALON, and we'll see you next time on Inside Cars.